Hey girlies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jennifer and this is a ready to wear affair where I discuss all things fashion, mostly luxury fashion, obviously ready to wear, hence the name of my channel, but also fast fashion, affordable fashion, high street fashion, contemporary fashion, all things fashion, as well as travel, lifestyle, beauty, of course, and just everything I feel like sharing with you girlies. So if that sounds like your vibe, please subscribe and make sure you like this video now because you're gonna like it. It's, I feel like, a highly anticipated video. So let's just get into it. This video is going to cover my favorite pieces or the pieces I plan to shop from the H&M and Magda Butrym collaboration that's dropping April 24th online and in select H&M stores. Now, I live here in the New York City metropolitan area, so I plan on going in person. I actually took the day off. And then the next day off, I wanted to sleep in some more. So I kind of planned out, kind of just going in. This collection or this drop, I don't anticipate it being extremely like crazy or a huge crowd pleaser. Magda Butrym is a relatively, I feel like it's an if you know brand. Like it's for people I think who are just really into fashion and really into like luxury fashion. People who watch runway shows, people who are just very well versed in smaller brands, smaller luxury brands that make quality goods but aren't necessarily household names. Those are the kind of people I think that this collection would attract, like true fashionistas. And it's not going to be the same level as the H&M Mugler collection or collaboration that dropped a few years ago that I went live in person to shop because I knew that was going to be mayhem. And actually, I wouldn't call it mayhem, it was organized mayhem, as these crazy kind of drops tend to be. So I talked about my experience and I have a few videos that covered the pieces I shopped in that video, so go check that out and stay tuned. But honestly, I'm a lover of these collaborations. I think as a concept, like on a kind of just like simple level of just understanding how these things came together, or the birth of collaborations between high street brands like H&M and luxury houses like Magda Butrym, Magda, is making it accessible to masses. So people who, like me, who don't grow up in families where money was kind of just at my disposal, this is your chance to kind of really like get a taste of the quality, some elevated styling, some elevated quality of fabrics, some elevated details, some elevated tailoring, and a lot of the things that are very kind of distinct to luxury brands that make clothing at an obviously higher price point because of the craftsmanship, because of the expert detailing, sometimes handmade detail. Sometimes these things are handmade, not too many things, maybe Hermes and a few others, but some of these brands just have a lot more attention to detail. They have a lot more sophisticated techniques in their sewing and developing and just creating these pieces. And so obviously you need to charge more than you would at a fast fashion brand that mass produces their clothing. And for those who just don't have that kind of like financial, disposable income to just drop $2,000 on a blazer, that's what this collaboration is for. It's meant to reach the masses. It's meant to reach those who would love a piece of something like higher quality but can't necessarily afford it. So as a concept, I love it. It's opening fashion for being something that's just exclusively wealthy, exclusive to the rich, exclusive to those of the upper echelons, and like finding a way to bridge that gap. And just anything that kind of runs along or at least originates from that concept, I'm already gonna have a huge interest in it because I just love bridging the gap between, the wealth gap is a problem. It's a growing problem. It's growing ever more so, more than it probably ever has in this modern history, given the current climate that we're in. But here we are, which is more of a reason why I would appreciate these collaborations. So that was a long rant. I'm really sorry for all that. Now that we got that all out of the way, let's get into my favorite picks so far from this collaboration. I'm gonna share what I'm looking through on the screen for you all. Luckily, H&M usually drops like a lookbook on the app or on the H&M website with prices. Yes, so we're gonna go over these pieces and they'll also include prices, which is really helpful in mapping out, what you wanna get during that day. And I think honestly, sometimes they even let you add it to your favorites, which is even easier for you to add to your cart the day it drops. So go ahead and do that. If you haven't done that, go look, or we can look together. That's what this video is for. Go look now, pick out your favorite pieces, like plan and map out what you're gonna get. So it's not gonna be a whole brand new experience for you when the collection drops on April 24th. because at that point it's too late. We all know these things sell like hotcakes. Again, I don't anticipate this to draw the crowds that Mugler's collaboration with H&M did a few years ago. So you'll have luck for sure getting things, I'm sure, online, in person, probably even more so. There won't be crazy lines. I'm sure there'll be there'll be lines, but not wrapped around blocks after blocks, the way some of these H&M collaborations with the larger, more well-known houses are or have been. So you'll have definitely check in store. I'll report to you again. Like I said, I plan on going, and I'll try and film, I'll try and vlog, and then I'll definitely do a try on after. So it'll be like a 3-part collaboration coverage. So let's get into my favorite picks so far. Now, I don't think that everything I've seen on the website or the app, the H&M app, is what's being sold. And obviously, as they do with all these collaborations, and honestly every single one, is they'll have online exclusives. So certain things you can buy only online and not in person, just FYI. And it might even be the reverse too. Like these beautiful like flower petal heels that I was like, oh, I have to get those. I have to get those. I don't see them currently now on the app online. So I'm hoping it's one of those things that I hope they produced it, because there are many times, but honestly, every single designer, like either it's ready to wear, the mainline brand, like it's these collaborations with H&M, you'll find that not everything is actually sent out to production, or everything that's shown in promos and advertisements, in the magazines, even in runway, right? When you go to the actual shows like Paris Fashion Week, New York Fashion Month, all these brands that showcase their new collection, latest collections that will drop the next season, some of those things just never make it to production. Like an overall kind of annoyance I get with brands when they kind of showcase certain things from a collection, and then when it comes to production, they just don't even sell it at all. They don't sell it, they don't even put it out for production. So I hope that I hope it's been produced. I hope we can purchase it. Anyway, let's get into it. So yeah, clearly I want those shoes. So the first item that I know I really like is this leather coat. Oh my God. This leather coat looks absolutely stunning. It's in the Magda Butrym kind of like silhouette and like design, with the exaggerated shoulders. It's belted in the waist to give that snatched, cinched waist, that triangular hourglass shape, very much the DNA of the brand in terms of like silhouette. Absolutely love it. This is genuine leather, and of course the color is gorgeous. It's this like burgundy, Bordeaux, oxblood, whatever you name, wine, whatever you want to name it, color, extremely rich, mahogany, like gorgeous rich fall colors. And maybe it's not necessarily the color for spring. You can still definitely wear it in the spring. I feel like a leather coat is a great transitional season outerwear piece to rock, especially now that temperatures are slowly rising. It's rising then dropping, but definitely more on the rise. We're not really getting 30-degree weather anymore. We're not really getting snow. So I feel like this coat is perfect to wear for now. And then obviously in the fall as well, where I guess honestly that Bordeaux color would really come in to play. But yeah, this coat is retailing for $550, which for a somewhat full length genuine leather coat, not faux, genuine leather coat is a pretty great price. The next item that I have my eye on is this gorgeous red dress. And I love another signature detail of the Magda Butrym house, aside from the silhouette, the almost 80s inspired silhouette with exaggerated shoulder pads and a snatched cinched waist, is flower petals, flower bloom. Like that's, again, the shoe I described, that's obviously clearly part of like Magda's signature kind of like design and aesthetic. And this dress also embodies that with the rose detailing at the bust. It's giving very Jean-Paul Gaultier, another king of the 80s, of course. If you know, you know. And if you follow my channel long enough, you'll know that I'm absolutely obsessed with JPG. So I think for that reason, I love that. You know, JPG is more like a cone, where this Magda dress is very much like a rose flower petal. And you'll see again this aesthetic or this detail throughout the brand and throughout this collection. And yeah, I love the dress. It looks kind of slinky, so it looks like it's made here with rayon. So more of a soft fabric. It's definitely a man-made fabric. So it's not natural, but the price point that they're selling it for $109. So a decent price for a dress with this much detail, I would say definitely is a steal. What I also love about it, aside from the rose detail, is right where you have the flower detailing at the bust area. In between that, like in between the bust area or two boobs, there's this really cool like triangular V-shaped like cut out dip detail. Very subtle, but I'm someone who's I'm a lover of details when it comes to fashion, and then this to me is very distinct and very unique, and I love that. I love that detail. It's a gorgeous strapless dress, and I love the length. The length is midi length, so kind of like just a few inches above the ankle. Great for date night, great for girls' night out. Great if you want to just like have a really beautiful woman in red, lady in red moment. Yeah. Love this dress, and the price is actually not bad for the level of design and detail that went behind this dress. So yeah. Next item that I am eyeing for this collaboration is these beautiful it's like, to me, I guess it's a set. They're both separates. They're separates, but like when worn together, they look like a dress. So this beautiful turtleneck here. And the turtleneck has again, a rose. Are they calling it a rose? Oh yeah, they're calling it a rose applique. So it is a rose. I said flower just because I wasn't sure, but it's a rose. So the beautiful rose, again, signature for the Magda brand, detailing at the turtleneck, like right here, right in the center of your neck area. And that top is pretty affordable. That's $54.99, so let's call that $55. That's a great price for this gorgeous black long sleeve top. It looks like it's made of rayon and spandex, so it's probably gonna be super stretchy, obviously super comfortable. You can wear this with anything as a bottom, which I love the versatility of it. And I would definitely wear it. If I'm getting that, I definitely wanna get it with a matching skirt. There's a matching maxi skirt that has a similar flower detail right at the kind of like hip area. And when worn together, as you see in the model here, it looks like a maxi dress, and I absolutely love that. But it's like you get two in one. So you get this look that when worn together, it looks like one piece of fabric or one item of clothing, but it's not. It's two. So you could obviously mix and match each of these pieces with other things in your closet, and I absolutely love that. You can wear the skirt with another top. You can keep it casual. You can keep it elevated with like a silk top. You know, this look together, the top and bottom together, I would say is also great for date night, you know, girls' night out, bachelorette party because it's in black. You know, just dinner out. It's just a gorgeous nighttime look. But again, back to both pieces, I would totally get them together. Again, pretty affordable price. The skirt here is $59.99, so $60. Again, a great price. So together you're paying about like under $200 for the two, which I think is a pretty decent price. The next item I was looking at is this gorgeous dress, this mini dress. Now this mini dress, I think mostly I love for the silhouette. I don't love mini dresses, so I wouldn't get this, but I'm just calling this out because I feel like the girlies would love this and snatch it up. So like if you like it, like add it to your cart or like favorite it or just like bookmark it mentally. I just love this dress. It's like a white version of it that's kind of like a lace applique. Hourglass lace dress is what it's called. And then there's like a sequin sparkly black version of it. I think the black one is strapless completely, whereas this white one has straps. Very thin spaghetti straps, but that's those two dresses are cute. Again, I wouldn't buy it because I feel like I don't have a need for it, and I also just don't love mini dresses. But I just wanted to call that out in case you're interested. Another thing that caught my eye, or two other things that caught my eye, is another set. Magda is known for her kind of corsets, and I'm so glad that they added that to this collaboration because I love this denim duo here. So it's like a denim bustier with a matching kind of pants situation. And again, this is very Magda. Magda uses a lot of denim. She incorporates a lot of denim in her ready-to-wear collections. It's made of 100% cotton. There's some sheared detail at the back to allow for like stretch and allowance, which is great. And by the way, sizing, it looks like they don't have any sizing. Yeah, no sizing details available, so I don't know. Usually H&M goes from I think a 2 to like 16, but I think more, because H&M tends to be a little more inclusive when it comes to their collaboration brands. Like I know Mugler was pretty much all about being like size inclusive, which is amazing. That's why I love Mugler. I don't know about Magda though. We'll have to see. We'll just have to see. And I think this is a great look with the matching jeans. And I think matching jeans are just absolutely fabulous. I love the kind of slighted pleat detailing. I love the oversized baggy look. Yeah, it's meant to be loose fit, low rise. I mean, I'm not a huge low rise fan, but it still looks cute. I mean, I love how they styled it here, I guess with the butt. That's $109, and then the bustier I was just talking about is $89.99. The jeans are, let's see, are also 100% cotton, so well-made fabrics. The next item that I think I'd want to get is the bodysuits. They have some really nice bodysuits. There's this really gorgeous red one that they have. And actually, technically it's a swimsuit. So love this red swimsuit with the signature rose applique detail in the middle, which is a kind of nice belted look. Has a very vintage feel to it, like Baywatch, you know, where it's a simple one-piece bathing suit with, again, a very sophisticated, elegant rose detail at the middle to cinch the waist. Love it. It has a low cut back. Again, it's like modest but sexy at the same time, because you can tell this could really contour and fit the body and show off the curves. So love this. It's at a great price, only $54.99, which is $55. That's a great price in my opinion for a Magda Butrym bathing suit with obviously with the H&M collaboration. The next piece that I really, really love, I think I'm most excited for this piece, is jewelry. There's a few jewelry pieces in this collaboration, which I'm always a fan of when they incorporate accessories. And this one is a stunning, stunning, stunning necklace. They call it the rhinestone chain lariat necklace. And the way that it drapes and how like that pearl detail is right where the two pieces of the chain meet. And obviously it has like gorgeous like rhinestones just littered across the entire chain piece. Love it. The way one of the models styled it is they wore it reversed. So rather than having like the cinched pearl detailing shown front, it was worn at the back with like a backless dress. So you really got to see how beautiful the necklace looked from the back, and it kind of like really decorated the or made the back of that whole look just absolutely exquisite. Love this necklace. This necklace is $75, so, or $74.99, which is honestly a great price for just how like unique and like sophisticated this piece is. This is a very affordable collection. I'm telling you right now, like the H&M Mugler collaboration was pricey. Just kind of speaking to like the affordability of this line, it's definitely a lot more of affordable, like accessible price point, which I love. And I think that's it. Those are my picks. I mean, I might surprise myself and like day of find things that I really love and like get them instead of what I'm showing you all here, but I'm just kind of like plan ahead and prep myself. So I'm not kind of like aimlessly wandering, which might happen anyway. Yeah, so that's everything that I would probably shop from the collaboration. Again, the collaboration is on April 24th. It drops online. I believe usually these collections drop at 8 a.m., but I'll try and see if I could double check the time. I don't think they even announced the time yet, but I will let you guys know as we get closer to the date or once they drop that information. But let me know which of these pieces you also like. If you plan to shop anything, let me know. I'd like to know what you all are gonna get, what you guys are eyeing, if you plan to shop in person, if you're interested at all but don't want to like deal with the crowds or the mayhem of being live. Definitely go online shopping. I don't think it's gonna crash. Again, this collaboration is not something for like the masses, so it's definitely for the fashionistas out there who know you know, if you know you know people. Yeah, thanks again for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to like this video, and I will see you girlies in the next video. Don't forget to stay safe, stay blessed, and stay respectful. Bye.